Okay, quickly. Last night, Bristol City beat Man United 2-1. Now, this has highlighted some of the flaws of the Man United system and Mourinho's tactics, which have been constantly questioned over the last couple of years since he left Real Madrid and went back to Chelsea. There were issues at Chelsea. He was the unhappy one, and they really struggled that season. He's now at Man United. They lose 2-1 to a lowly opposition. It's not the first time they've had a cup shock, but Man City were the team awaiting them in the next round. They obviously both games were played at the same time, so they wouldn't have known if Leicester City had won. It would be the other City they're playing, and that would have been an equally tough game. Whoever won the City quarter-final, as I'll call it, Leicester City Man City final, quarter-final, that would have been a very tricky tie in the semi-final. Very tricky. But Man United are flattering to see at the moment because they're in the second place in the Premier League. And I want to talk about how Bristol City did. They were 1-0 up. It got back to 1-1. People are like, okay, it's going to be all United now. Bristol City will sit back deep. They went and got the win in added time at the end of the second half. They didn't want extra time. They didn't want penalties. They wanted to win outright, and they did. Players like Lukaku are not living up to their price tags. Lukaku is not consistent enough. But Everton still miss him. But even at Everton, he would not be consistent enough. He lacks movement at times. He is just not as mobile as fans want him. I mean, the fact that Ibrahimovic is more mobile and has more energy and links up better is damning. That a player 10 years older is playing better, who's coming back from a knee injury. There are some issues with United. I'm not going to go into them all. The goalie situation, is De Gea going to stay in January? There's always rumours he's leaving. Romero, again, Argentinia's number one, Spain's number one. These are two goalies who are going to be at the World Cup, holding the number one spots for their countries. That is a battle over that number one spot that has swung like a pendulum the last couple of seasons. And will De Gea stay? That is a crucial thing. If he goes, there's no worries about goalie position, but you've got two world-class goalies, and then you can be down to one. Defensively, they've got some issues with pace and positioning and some of the defensive structures. They do go to sleep, and they don't inspire entertaining football. It's very grind it out, which is not the Man United way. But Man United have lost their style over the last 5 years since David Moyes took over, and then he got sacked, and Tuchel, and now Mourinho. The style is very antiseptic football in the other sense than opposite tiki-taka. He was just pass it around and bore the opposition to death. This is, will kick them to death. Be overly defensive and overly conservative, and there you go. And it's cost them. So yeah, Bristol City have won. I'm not surprised by this result. They beat Palace 4-1. They beat Man United 2-1. This Bristol City side are, want to be taken seriously by these Premier League sides. They want to get promoted to the Premier League, and they are doing well in the Championship. So Man City will not know much about this Bristol City side. They won't know much about their players. They won't know much about their tactics. They will look at the footage of the Palace game. They'll look at the footage of the United game and go, well, that Palace side was just naff and they got played off the pitch. This Man United side was too conservative. We play a completely different style of football. So they're going to have to look at a lot of league footage now in the Championship. So when Bristol City play Wolves, for example, Wolves are the Man City of the Championship, basically, the style of football they play. And that's the only way that they're going to have to look at that kind of footage, which is a different style of play to the Premier League. The Championship is a chaotic league where anyone can be anyone. There is no one side that is dominant in the Championship. Same in League One, same in League Two. The Football League is a far more complex beast than the Premier League. So, yeah, Bristol City, they can possibly be a massive banana skin for City. I mentioned before, this could be the banana skin and the fixture congestion that City don't want. They want to go for an unbeaten domestic season. This could be the banana skin. Man United, embarrassing defeat. It is. But it's a symptom of the Premier League clubs not taking this competition as seriously as they should. It's a chance for silverware. It's a chance to get qualified automatically for Europe because we don't know what's going to happen the rest of the season. Man United have not been as the Man United of old. They've been less competitive in the Premier League in the last 5 years. So now that's that. They're out the League Cup. FA Cup third round is 2 weeks away. So that's the next opportunity for silverware for anyone apart from Man City. Man City are going for 4 trophies. this Bristol City side, they could find themselves in a cup final, which would be great for that club. It'd be amazing for that club, bring them lots of revenue that they sorely need. They want to challenge for Premier League football. This is a way to do it. So look, take us seriously. Gives them momentum in their league campaign, and it dents United's league campaign. They want to now have a performance this weekend to say, look, that was a one-off, that's not a regular thing, because they're desperate to hold on to second. They know they're not actually going to catch City. But all told, that's that. I'll have some more videos for you later. Please like and subscribe, place your comments below, and thank you very much for watching.